wish you a Merry Bloody Christmas. So, Merry Christmas. I know it's a little belated, but oh bloody well. Some of us work for a living, mate. However, there's another reason I've returned to you as well. About 2 years ago, I did a video called John Carpenter's The Thing is a Christmas movie? Question mark, question mark, question mark? In which I went into minor detail about how John Carpenter's The Thing could be classified as a Christmas movie by making up a series of events that follow the sudden end of the original movie. So, a quick recap, or you could just go watch the original video. It's still on there. So, with everyone dead, and their science base and means of shelter all in flames, the question of who is the Thing now falls down to its last two possibilities. Kurt Russell and Keith David as they sit and wait it out to see what happens next. See who the Thing is now, because there could only be one of them after all. But then that's when the movie ends, and we never find out who the Thing is. It's left up to the audience to decide for themselves who is the Thing. So anyway, in my last video on this topic, I made up a whole bunch of shit that suggests that Kurt Russell indeed was the Thing. And now the Thing, who is in the form of Kurt Russell, treks all through the snow to discover Santa's workshop, where he murders Santa and takes over his position as Santa Claus. Turns over a new leaf and becomes the Kurt Russell Santa Claus that we see in Netflix's The Santa Claus Chronicles, starring Kurt Russell as Santa Claus. And a delightful film it is too, mostly because it stars Kurt bloody Russell. End of story, right? Wrong. As an unknown YouTuber, my videos tend to not get many views. Most of them don't even see 100, nor do they receive many comments, as one would figure. However, my original Thing video that sat under 100 views for over 2 years, and pretty much still does, received an interesting and well thought out comment. Allow me to share it with you, mate. Sean Hoffman writes, sure, except they're in Antarctica, the South Pole, the other side of the planet. Oh shit, mate. You got me there. Don't I look like a bloody Dobby? Pretty stupid of me to overlook such an obvious detail, so thank you. Really. I feel like such a dumbass for not noticing that. I then tried to think of a way to fix this little error of mine. Well, pretty big error. It's on the other side of the bloody planet. I was pretty far off, wasn't I, mate? After all, the whole idea of that video was to make up a bunch of shit that turns the Thing into a Christmas movie. And this one fact that I overlooked blows this whole theory out of the water. Bloody Darby with egg on my bloody face. I'm a bloody bleating stupid head. Until now. That's when I got it. It came to me while sitting on the potty, mates. So, I thought to myself, how do I get Thing Kurt Russell from the South Pole to the North Pole? It's gonna be quite a task, isn't it, mate? Well, it's easier than you thought. I'll simply make up more shit to fill in the holes of the already existing made-up shit. It's what I specialize in, after all. So here we go. Now alone and doomed to freeze to death until the next group of humans show up to unthaw him, the Thing, in the form of Kurt Russell, heads back to the only place left that wasn't set on fire and completely destroyed. The remains of the alien spacecraft. Is clearly still there, as we can see in the movie. Damaged and partially destroyed, but there. And we know very little about it, or what other alien technologies it may contain. Like a slightly damaged teleporter, perhaps? Now, using pieces that he salvaged from the remains of the two destroyed camps, the Thing attempts to repair its teleporter so it can teleport itself to a more human-populated place so it can feed on them again and be the Thing and do its thing. Get it? Thing. So after much efforts and repair, it manages to get the teleporter working. Gets inside of it, all ready to teleport itself, only to have the bloody Thing malfunction in the middle of teleportation. More than likely due to the quick patch-up job he did on the teleporter, using alien technology, of course. So, this malfunction ends up teleporting the Thing, and probably his spaceship too, to the North Pole instead. By accident, you see. He didn't really want to go to the North Pole. It was a mistake. So now, trapped at the North Pole, he's free to track down Santa's workshop, find Santa, kill him, blah blah blah. You know the rest of the bloody story. So there you have it, mates. With the power of flimsy, made up shit, The Thing can still remain a Christmas movie. Merry Christmas, Kurt Russell. All that's left now is for me to find a way to turn the human centipede into a Christmas movie. But I think that's even a stretch for me. So this has been Old Suspenders wishing you a Merry Christmas, belated, and a Happy New Year. Not belated, hopefully. So go watch John Carpenter's The Thing. It's a great horror movie. Anyway, The Thing. Watch it. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Old Suspenders, over and out. Great seeing you. It's been a while, 2 bloody years. Off I go. And feel free to comment. Perhaps there's another huge plot hole that Old Suspenders is missing again. Ta-ta! You bloody darbies. You bloody blatant darbies.